Good morning. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here's Laura.
So, good morning, St. Johnsbury Academy, and happy Friday! Woo! Today is Friday, October 27th, and it's a white day. Members of the boys' golf team, please meet Mr. Legge on the steps of Fuller Hall right after chapel for a team photo. Reminder that Chef Hale's Intro to Baking classes will meet in Streeter Hall today. Come on down to the amphitheater right after E-Block this afternoon for pumpkin carving and apple crisp with vanilla ice cream. The Skills USA team is selling big bowls of crisp and Scream for $3. Have a friend join you and get 2 bowls for $5. We have the tools for carving. We just need your help. All pumpkins will be proudly displayed on Main Street throughout the Halloween celebrations. Come down to help, have fun, and dare to indulge. Winter is right around the corner, and it's common to find jackets that don't quite fit like they used to. Instead of simply throwing them out, you can bring these items to school to donate. The health office is running a coat drive at the Academy, which supports the Paul Sweeney Memorial Coat Drive. On November 4th, at the Good Shepherd School, these coats will be given to people who need them. So gather your old winter gear and bring it to school next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All donations can be taken to the health office. All students interested in the trip to Ecuador in April, please come to the meeting today at 2:45 in Newell 12. This meeting is mandatory. Email Mrs. Reed or Mr. Brown if you cannot attend. We are excited to share the final itinerary for the Ecuador trip. See you this afternoon. Be on the lookout all over campus for posters about great women in history. Senior Ava Masoni has created a series of posters that showcase some of the accomplished women in history from around the world. Some of them, like Marie Curie, you may know, but others, like Emmeline Pankhurst, may not be as familiar. Keep your eyes peeled for them and your ears open for a contest about these remarkable women. Please join the boys and girls golf teams in congratulating junior Lorelei Bastress on qualifying for the New England Championship Tournament on Monday. Thanks to her 5th place finish at the state tournament, Lorelei will be competing against the top 12 golfers from each of the New England states on Monday at Mohegan's Sun Golf Club in Baltic, Connecticut. Good luck, Lorelei. Happy birthday today to Caden Bogle, Maceo Kramer, and Makia Alba Richardson. Happy birthday tomorrow to Sailor Heemond, and on Sunday to Winter Hill Barnes, Lennon Daffenrud, and Muji Johnson. Happy birthday. Today after school, there will be field hockey at Woodstock at 3:30. Please dismiss the team at 12:15. Football versus Middlebury at 7, and cheer at the football game at 7. On Saturday, there will be girls and boys cross-country state championship at Thetford, 11:30 and 1. Varsity girls soccer at Colchester at 10, and varsity boys soccer at CVU at 3. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.
I say a quick happy birthday to Ms. Drew, who's standing at the back of Fuller Hall. Happy birthday, Ms. Drew. A couple of late announcements. This is an exciting one. Boys varsity soccer defeated Mount Anthony 6-1 yesterday in the first round of the playoffs. Gus Yerkes had 3 goals and an assist. Silas Chapman had 2 goals and an assist. Aiden Brody, right here, had 1 goal and 2 assists, and Nate Despathy had an assist. The team will travel to CVU tomorrow on Saturday for the second round of the playoffs. Congratulations, boys soccer. Nice job. And best of luck to all of our teams who are competing this weekend in their playoff games or state championships. Go when you can and cheer them on. So as Laura mentioned, it is Friday. Welcome to Friday. I want to tell you something about something that you're going to be doing in advisory today, and then send you into the day and the weekend with some thoughts about the active work of school. So I first want to recognize the grief of our neighbors in Maine who are trying to reckon with a senseless and inexplicable shooting that happened there on Wednesday night. Hearing about this incident and its aftermath makes it even clearer to us here that it is terribly important to do what we can to be prepared as a community to keep ourselves safe, to prepare our community to feel empowered, to respond to emergencies. So over the last several months, we've been developing and adopting a new options-based emergency response called ALICE, which is an acronym your advisors will share with you today. ALICE is essentially a response system to address the very unlikely event of an intruder on campus. The ALICE approach differs from what we and other schools have used in the past, which has been a lockdown-only response. You'll remember that we've had those lockdown drills in the past where we've asked you to kind of hunker down quietly in the classroom. You'll see that this is a little different. The expectations are a little different. So ALICE and similar safety protocols are now considered best practice at the national level, and the Vermont Agency of Education is strongly recommending that all schools in the state adopt this kind of response. Having spoken with many smart people about it, we have decided to do that. So the approach aims, as I said, to empower particularly faculty and staff with options during active threat situations. But it's important for all community members to understand what our new response system is and how it works. So today, in advisory, your advisors will be introducing the ALICE response system to you. So I hope that you'll listen carefully and engage with the notion. It's not comfortable ever to contemplate the kinds of situations that might require a response like this. But we would much rather do the thinking and go through and practice now and be ready to deal with what might come our way in a way that keeps us as safe as possible. So I've been trying to find the right moment in the last few days to offer a few thoughts about how we can approach this second half of the semester in the same optimistic and thoughtful way that we began. So among those thoughts and what drives them is the fact that we've seen and heard some behavior in the last few weeks that feels off. Lots of great behavior, lots of students being good friends and running and dancing and singing and doing great stuff. But it feels worth addressing those things that have not been positive. So part of what I think is necessary right now is a reminder that we are in a serious world. We are serious about the work we do here. I'll say more about this on Monday more specifically, but in the meantime, I want to ask that you work today with your advisors to take what they're sharing with you seriously, while understanding that we're preparing for things that are likely never to happen. We care about you, and we respect you, and I think you can handle a serious moment. Please know how profoundly we hope that you will return that care and respect to us and one another. So given some of the things that are happening in the world right now, some of the small stays against disorder that we insist on may sound petty. So dress code, the rules we have around cell phones. But the kindness and respect that we're talking about that overarches all of those stays against disorder is actually the foundation of civil society and our work together. So very little is possible without that kindness and respect. So it's also part of what will help us to be a safer community. So thank you to you, and thank you to your advisors for your willingness to work on this today. And you know, my clock says only 8:07, but let's get a start on the day. All right, I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Faculty.